Welcome to Swing Trade Workshop. My name is Kumar Ashok. Today is a holiday, so that is why there will be no market watch discussion, but we'll discuss the food for the thought. First of all, the disclaimer that I am not a SEBI registered advisor, and please contact your professional financial advisor before any investment decision. The stock names that I'll take will be only for educational purpose and not for investment. So you are fully responsible for your investment and return. So the rule stays the same. Then what is there in Q3 FY26 and what the market says regarding the software companies. So our Indian IT giant IT companies are TCS, Infosys, and let's say HCL, and they have already uh, given released the Q3 result, and it looks like the revenue grew year on year. So TCS grew 5%, Infosys 9%, HCL Tech 13%, LTTS 10%. Whereas the net profit trend has been hit. And why it has been hit, we'll discuss in next page. But let's say TCS net profit hit by minus 14%, followed by Infosys minus 2%, HCL Tech minus 11%, LTTS minus 6%. So what is the key outlook indicator for TCS? Looks like they are cautious, and but it is steady. AI revenue growth is expected, which is 1.8 billion annualized growth is expected. Infosys has increased the guidance from 3% to 3.5%. HCL Tech is not that optimistic, but narrowed upward expectation. And LTTS is optimistic because they are shifting to AI related projects like agentic AI, full stack, marine services, then IoT. So all different sectors, growing sectors, they are moving in. So they are optimistic. So then, from this result, what is the future of software companies? Should we invest or should we exit? Do we invest for long term or do we go for short term or swing trade strategy? So for that, we have to observe a few of the points. First thing is a permanent instruction given by the country that by Indian government that new labor codes 2025 has been instructed. That way, what happened that the companies have to increase the gratuity and leave liabilities. So this is definitely a hit to the margin. It's one time hit to the margin. But what will happen going ahead? I think companies are smart enough to adjust the human resource benefits, and then they will do the adjustment in further quarters. They are smart on all that. So next year, next quarter onwards, we do not see a hit on the margin at least. So not a big worry. Okay, what is the positive part is that US and European clients probably they usually finish their budget finalization by February 2026, and looks like they will be reallocating the resources or the budget towards artificial intelligence because it's a growing sector. Similarly, banking and financial services vertical is showing a early sign of recovery in discretionary spending, meaning 2025 was quite flat, but this year looks more optimistic. Why? Because last year was quite uncertain because of Trump policy, because of usage of AI, how much it will return will really be gained from you following or investing in AI. That was not much clear. But by this time, companies already started to predict that if they use the AI tools, they will definitely improve the performance. Definitely, they can do the cost cutting and enhance the margin. So because of that, there is an expectation of recovery in that area. And then obviously, because USD is strong compared to Indian rupee, so Indian software companies will have benefit, especially in margin. They will have a strong, definitely they will have an edge. But most likely, the market will react to those companies. Market will reward to those companies who do more execution rather than a very guideline. So what does that mean? That people are worried that okay, AI will come and then kill the jobs, but I don't think so. The job will transform, meaning some jobs will move or removed or discarded, but new jobs will be added. So that means, let's say, if we consider the new areas, right, like AI, all everything, all the sectors will be followed by the AI tools. That means they have to integrate AI tools, and then at the same time they have to, you know, reduce their headcount towards you know, previous software, previous maintenance to the new areas. So that means how to develop more plugins, you know, which area will be uh, more looking promising when we adapt to AI. So consulting activities will increase. So that means it is not all dark, you know. There will be quite new areas where people will basically be re-shifted or really allocated to do their job and increase the productivity. So if we compare with dot-com bubble, there was a crash. Obviously, there was a crash, but then uh, after 5 years, every company, even a coal mining company, also had one software website and then followed by a mobile app. So that means similarly, if you look ahead 5 years, you will see every company following or integrating artificial intelligence tools, and wherever possible, they are basically increasing and trying to improve their margin. So that will be a trend actually going ahead. But because companies have already learned from their mistakes in the past, this time I don't think AI crash will happen. Yeah, there could be a what you call a sideline, meaning let's say Nvidia, they are superficially overvalued, but that means that doesn't mean that they will crash, but they will stay maybe flat for a while, at least 2 3 years, till that you know, the promise is reflected actually in the industry. So that is what I feel. So that means and then second is when they will reallocate the resources, some senior resources will be hit actually. Let's say people above 10 years of experience probably have a risk if they do not update their skills. But I don't think freshers will not get jobs. Freshers will get more jobs, you know, because all this adoption will require huge amount of people to learn AI tools, scripting, you know, cloud deployments, running the templates, all that, you know, like DevOps. So definitely DevOps has to be modified, and so automation has to be readjusted. Even in testing area also, automation testing area, everywhere, I think recalibration will happen. That means we need huge amount of resources, but they will not be required to be very much highly skilled. Averagely skilled will be okay because AI will do the heavy lifting, meaning uh, it won't be too much research oriented, but you know, more of asking to AI and following the trends. So that way, jobs will be still there. Okay, so this is all about future of software companies. But what is the summary? Meaning, as an investor point of view, what we'll do? Should we invest more? Should we exit? Or should we try maybe swing trade? You know, that kind of strategy. Which kind of strategy? So as per my view, I think companies will not give exceptional results actually, especially the consulting companies like our TCS, Wipro, all those giant companies. They might not be able to give a significant multifold growth, but that doesn't mean that they will crash, let's say 40 50% like how Dixon, you know, those kind of overhyped companies are now correcting. That may not be the case. So I feel you have to be a bit smart here. Basically, for example, let's say companies are correcting because of some sentiment and relative strength index RSI, let's say weekly RSI is going down below, let's say 30, then it's probably a good time to get into a quality stock. I feel, you know, all four companies I listed are quality stocks, you know. But as soon as the RSI goes above 60, you must be careful or book profit. So that way, maybe you can gain some amount of 15 to 20% of return in a quarter. So that strategy probably will work as per my view. And when I'm doing that, if you follow my videos, definitely you will get to know, what I'm doing when I'm getting in, so you may get some reference. So uh, I wish you guys subscribe to my channel, and then motivate me, support me, so that I will give you whatever I'm thinking, and then I will show you whether really achievable or not, whether we can achieve 20% from your entire portfolio in a year or not, with doing a relaxing activity. I mean, don't get into those future and option and then stress out, burn your all those headaches. No need to take. Be peaceful, strategize, target every quarterly basis. You will gain what you need actually. Running more hard, working more hard is not going to give you significant result, but being strategic, having patience will do so. With that note, I thank you very much for giving your time to my videos. Thank you.